ask you these questions. I have been waiting here dash 3 hours. I have been waiting here dash 3 p.m. If you guessed, I have been waiting here for 3 hours and I have been waiting here since 3 p.m., you're correct. But if you hesitated or you got them mixed up, you're not alone. These two words are the arch enemies of English learners. They both talk about time, but they function completely differently. And mixing them up, it immediately makes your English sound broken, which hurts your confidence. So, in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a simple rule, a cheat code, so you never confuse them again. Are you ready? Let's get to the part where I talk about the rule for. When do you use for time explanation? I want you to think of the word for as a calculator, okay? We use for when we are measuring a duration of time. We're counting the time. By duration, I mean how long. If you can answer the question, how long, you use for. For 10 minutes, for 5 years, for a long time. Again, long time is a duration. For 3 centuries. British ruled India for 200 years. The trick is really simple. If you're talking about a number or a quantity of time, use for. Okay? Simple. Quantity or a number, duration. Now let's come to part 2, which is rule for since. When do you use since in a statement and not for? Because if you mix the two up, it will be wrong, okay? They're not supposed to be used interchangeably. But many people do. If for is a calculator, then since is a calendar. Remember that, okay? For, calculator, since, calendar. Now here you're not counting time. You're pointing to the exact moment something began. That's all since does. It marks the start of something, okay? So imagine a calendar and I'm pointing at a date and telling you about something that happened in the past, okay? We use since when we are talking about a specific starting point. Very important. Duration, not important here. Duration was important in for. We're talking about a specific starting point in the past. Okay? We're not counting the time anymore. Okay? The duration does not matter. What matters is we are pointing at a specific time, at a specific moment when something began. When did it start? That is your starting point, right? You cannot count since. You can only point to it. I have been studying here since 2020. So only a starting point, a moment when something began. Since Monday. Monday is a point on the calendar. Since 2019, again, a specific year. Remember, starting point, yeah? Since I was a child, again, a specific point in your life. It may be a broader genre, your childhood we're talking about, but we're still talking about a specific point in your life. Childhood was one specific time of your life, right? So, since I was a child, I love eating ice creams since I was a child. Since breakfast, again, a specific moment in time, right? You see the difference? I have lived here for 10 years. That is calculated time, calculated amount. I have lived here since 2014. That is a starting point, 2014, a starting point in time. Now here's a fun question for you. I have known you dash the day we met, for or since. Remember, the day we met is a starting point in time. Now comes the fun part. We are going to test your knowledge. I'm sure the concept is clear to you. Now all you have to do is sit back, relax, all right? And let's see if you've mastered this. I'm going to throw 5 phrases at you, rapid fire. You tell me since or for, okay? It's a rapid fire. You won't get a lot of time. Okay, we'll give you 5 seconds for every question. Is that okay? That should work. Okay, just simply check calculator or calendar. Are we specifically pointing at a moment in time, or are we talking about a full duration of time? Just think about that and answer. Okay, number 1, dash last January. Since last January, because January is a specific point on the calendar. Remember? Question number 2. Dash 6 months. For 6 months. For because 6 months is a calculated amount of time. Alright? And not a specific moment in time. Number 3. Dash I graduated. Since I graduated. Graduation is a specific static moment in your past, right? Number 4, dash a couple of days. For a couple of days. A couple of days is a quantity. We're talking about a duration, okay? And now comes the hardest one. Are you ready? Number 5, dash a long time. For a long time, because a long time is a measurement of duration and not a date on the calendar, right? English grammar doesn't have to be complicated. It can be understood, and that is where I come into the picture. If you've still not subscribed to this channel, now is your moment to do it, because I make these amazing videos for your improvement, for your betterment in this language. I love English. I love teaching English. I'm really good at it. You must try me out. Okay, coming back to the concept. Remember, if you can count it, use for. If you can point it on a calendar, use since. Now, to make sure you have 100% locked this in, I want you to write one sentence in the comments below about your English journey. Tell me, how long have you been studying English? Okay, and remember, you have to tell me either saying I have been studying for or I have been studying since, right? I will be in the comments checking your grammar. Don't forget to subscribe for more confidence and English tips. See you in the next one. Always happy, always jolly. Love teaching you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.